You've stumbled into another nostalgic void. Drifting, searching with your rose-colored glasses. Fear not. What an Oddcast is here to guide you. With hosts Jared Minikheim, Anthony Denny, Michael Kennedy, and Sven Magnuson. Stay odd and hold on tight.
Welcome back to What an Oddcast, episode. We're back at full strength. I'm your intro man, Maverick.
I'm the one at the bottom, Anthony, on Refney.
Jesus Christ. I'm Jared Minikheim.
We'll get it right one of these days, guys. I swear to God we will.
I've all my brain power has been used up today, unfortunately, from work.
How unfortunate.
So, how unfortunate for you guys.
Oh, he thinks he's just gonna coast. I see how it is.
No. I'm gonna be involved.
Sure.
This isn't my 11th year of high school. It's my 12th year. I mean, the school. I didn't go to high school for 12 years.
Good fucking
How are y'all doing today?
Doing good.
I, much like you, am just tired. It's been a long week.
It has been a long week. I am ready to fucking take a nap.
Damn.
So I got a fucking murder mystery I gotta go to tomorrow. Which should be fun.
Murder mystery.
As long as the weather's not shit, I plan on going. But we're expecting like 3 to 5 inches tonight. Tomorrow.
Snow. The thing I don't see here, and I miss having fucking seasons.
No. You missed the idea of having seasons.
You technically have
no.
seasons. It's just always off.
Yeah. It doesn't exist here. It is always in the fucking 80s here, all year fucking round, and I don't love it. There are some people I know that would love it. I do not. I'm not a hot boy. I don't like it.
That's fair.
Are you more of like an attractive boy instead of a hot boy?
I went to my first club ever last night. You know, that was interesting.
Yeah, tell us about your clubbing experience.
It was boring as shit for me, but I did it because Sergeant Redacted and the soldier we had go with us, who we've been trying to get to go out and do things for like weeks, finally came along. And I found out Jeremy has a black friend, and I was really surprised.
I think you should say it like that.
I need to interject here. I'm glad this isn't going to be on video because I logged into Google and I can't update my name right now, so please don't put the edit. I have been going through training all week for a new job that I started, and I'm really going to enjoy this job. Everyone I work with is a bunch of fucking nerds. It's going to be fucking fantastic. I'm very excited. Though our trainer paints miniatures and has won like competitions with his painted miniatures. So
damn.
it's really cool.
Who's he paint?
Warhammer and Marvel characters. So he also does Space Marines.
Hey, nothing wrong with the classics.
Nope. But there are I'm gonna cough real quick. That was not me. That was on Refney. I mute myself like a good boy. We're going through training, and it's me, and a couple people from Texas, one person from Ohio, and there are 2 elderly people in this training class. And I say elderly; they are not geriatric, but probably pretty close to it anymore. I think they're like 64, 65 kind of thing. And one of them, and this is going to be what y'all can tell is going to be a bad story. Bless her heart. She watches The Masked Singer. And there is a lady of African American descent and a Hispanic woman in this training class as well. And the African American woman talks nonstop like a stereotype. She's super friendly, super sweet. And this is it's very hard to pay attention in training because they will go off on tangents. And I was like, I would just to learn how to do my job. But the lady from Ohio, who is white, and when I say white, I mean white, she watches The Masked Singer, and apparently the first person that was revealed on the seasons of The Masked Singer was Cedric the Entertainer. And she said, You know, it was that one colored fella that does the comedy.
Oh no.
Oh no, no.
Lady,
And
nope.
hang on, I'm not done. Sorry if I sound bad too. I've been sick all week. She also didn't know how to pronounce his name was Cedric, so she called him Cedric or Cedric. And I'm like, man, it is just Cedric the Entertainer. Now, you could feel the tension in the air after that comment. But bless the older African American lady, she just laughed it off and like went on with her married way, and kind of broke the tension because like nobody knew how to react to that because we don't say that stuff in the year of our Lord 2025.
No.
It was wild. I told that story to Alex, and she was, I don't think you say that anymore. I'm like, I'm very aware you can't say that anymore.
Very much so.
Sorry,
Wow.
continue with your clubbing and Jeremy's black friend.
I did. Mr. English.
That colored fella that does the
Really?
comedy, is he one of those ones?
He was a pretty,
It honestly
pretty nice
might
guy.
be worse than Neighbor, guys. Might be worse than Neighbor.
I think it might be. But no, it was the first time I ever got to meet him. Mainly because we invited him out before, but he typically doesn't come out. But he finally did.
It's like,
and
ooh,
then
you're hanging out with that one white guy.
Well,
That one white guy that does the podcast.
well, Sergeant Redacted has talked me up to everybody, so he wanted to meet me. He's supposed to be going with us today and tomorrow for we're going deep sea fishing all day tomorrow, and we're going to the gun range today. So I gotta.
Let's get a shark.
I'm gonna burn so bad, you pasty white man.
Last time I went to the gun range, I didn't. I probably will doing deep sea fishing though.
I said deep sea
find
fishing,
out.
obviously not the gun range. That's what I
Yeah.
was talking about, jackass.
The sea is a different beast. Have you ever deep sea fished before, Jared? Dumb question.
No, I have never deep sea fished. I've wanted to.
It's
I've
not
never
a
actually
dumb
gone.
question. Of all of us here, he's probably the one that would have most likely done that.
No,
I
this will be my
deep sea
first time.
fished. That's why I asked. We got a bunch of mackerels and flounders off of California.
Yeah, I
It
don't
was a
know
good
what
time,
to
that's right.
expect over here. So
I saw a shark and it fucking terrified me.
yeah, that I'm most terrified about. I am deathly afraid of sharks. So
Don't worry, Jared. Sharks are really easy. You just pop them in the nose.
yeah.
Did you guys see that they found the biggest living great white shark ever recently?
Oh God, no.
Speaking of things joking fans scared the shit out of, yeah, they apparently brought it up, and it's like the biggest ever recorded. Not necessarily the oldest, but the biggest ever recorded in modern history. Like Jaws sized kind of thing going on.
Good God. No, I haven't.
Also, did you guys see that photo of the anglerfish that came up from the
Yes,
deep?
I was just about to say that. Yeah.
Yeah, do you guys know how big that thing is?
Fucking, they're
Oh,
tiny.
Yeah, that's like the size of a wiffle ball, and the fucking internet's going crazy about it.
Yeah, they're you got to be small when you live down there.
Well, I think people forget that, like in the what was it, Finding Nemo, when they
Mhm.
find
Yeah.
with the little squishy. Like you got to remember, those fish aren't very big either.
Yeah.
Oh, like it's a clownfish and whatever Dory is, a bluefin something or whatever.
And also you got to y'all. Fun fact: those are all females.
The
Yeah, the
Mhm.
males are even smaller.
Yeah, and it's fun with the males. What they do is they go up to the female, latch on, and meld with their body to impregnate them.
Yes.
It's
Yes.
fucked up. So, deep blue is the largest shark. Is about 20 feet long.
They're the one that they just found.
Yeah.
Yeah, huge motherfucker, right?
Yeah, that's Jaws proportion then.
We're talking meg sized. We're getting into the abyss kind of shit. Like
Yeah, I had
Now
heard
this
about
was
that
it.
one.
The shark from Jaws was 25 feet long.
yeah,
So,
so I was gonna say it's getting Jaws.
So, big fish.
Big fish.
Like the
That
movie starring
big
Ewan
fish.
McGregor.
uh,
That's one of the movies that makes my mom cry.
I bet it does. You know, the whole time I was at the club, I kept waiting for Blade
Herb.
to show up and start murdering everyone.
Did it
but
not
no,
rain
it's,
blood? I think that's just
It
what
did
happens in Guam.
It did not, but I made a lot of people laugh, which was made my night, because, I mean, for all of you at home, I think I've made it pretty clear on this show with the things I've made specials about. A club is not really my scene. Just not my thing, you know. Like I'll go to I'll go to a metal show. I'll hop in a mosh pit. I don't care about that. I'll do it. But the dance floor is not for me. But Sergeant Redacted.
I hear the club's not the best place to find a lover, so the bar is where you should go.
Well, we bar hopped. We did 2 bars and then ended on the club. But Sergeant Redacted's been working like a dog for the past month straight. I've barely seen the man, so he needed a nice little reprieve. So when they were like, yeah, we're going to end out on the club, and I was, as much as it's not something I would do, I was like, you know, they fucking need it. So I stood at the bar and just did my thing, let them venture out to do whatever in the club. I kept doing Shaggy and Whitey to everyone I met, and I made so many people laugh, including the bartender. So I had a good time.
Jared's like, I don't know you. Party trick.
Pretty much. But clouds are very loud and very crowded. So, you know, they're not really my kind of thing.
Nah, you're more of a go kill something with your bare claws and eat the flesh raw kind of guy.
Sure. Although, you know, there was a moment I went to go off to the bathroom, and, like, coming back, there's, like, the main dance floor, and there was just a tiny little area to, like, walk through on the side to get to where the bathrooms were. And coming back, this one dumb drunk bitch, goddamn, people make me so fucking mad. Well, there was 2 different bars, and she was like talking to someone at the one bar, but was blocking the entire passage for people to walk by. And so I stood there for a minute. I'm like, you know, maybe she'll move and I can fucking get back to where I was going. Yeah, no, I stood there for a couple minutes, and then I saw other people just like squeezing through and like rubbing on some dude and rubbing on her in between to just walk by. And then after she finally fucking moved, as I was walking by, I leaned over to the dude that was leaning against the wall that kept getting brushed up on, and I was like, I'll save us both the embarrassment and not rub my ass on your dick as I walk by. I'll save us both that embarrassment. And I heard that dude audibly fucking laugh his ass off.
Well, good. Jared, you're a funny person, not just funny looking.
Well, funny looking, definitely.
I said not just.
But no, it was an alright night. I've got a slight hangover, but nothing too major.
And you're going to go spend all day in the sun?
Shooting loud things?
Yes.
You're going to get so seasick. It's going to be fun as shit.
Sergeant Redacted hasn't woken up yet, so I think he overdid it.
Go wake up your husband.
Well, or if you don't want to go out, just don't. Do make sure he's breathing, though. Like...
Do y'all have Gatorade in Guam?
Or is it some weird like?
There might be. We are experiencing the egg shortage here. Finally, they've cut everyone back on the Navy exchange where everyone gets their groceries because it's way cheaper. But everyone is only allowed 1 carton of eggs per person now.
Probably
which is
enough.
Oh, it is gonna fuck people up, because when people buy things here, they buy in massive amount of bulk that makes everyone back home look like chumps. The carts I see, goddamn. So,
can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
I mean, fuck, people would probably be very open to that right now.
Hell
also
yeah.
I had a salmon sandwich, and then English
Gross.
gave me. Well, the first place we went to the beach bar that we normally go to, because English was like, yeah, where you guys normally go? We'll grab some food. So we went there first, and English looked at me. He's like,
continue your story. I'll ask afterwards.
Okay. English was like, you have to order something other than a basic thing, because this bitch over here only ever orders the most basic of shit, and we're in exotic places. You got to try something else. So I went with the grilled salmon sandwich, which was actually really fucking good. It was really good. Sergeant Redacted ordered a cheeseburger, And because I ordered something other than that, English gave me props. He was like, at least you fucking tried something else. He's like, let me tell you, when we were off on our trip, this man over here, we were at this, like, Japanese, like, whatever restaurant, and we were all getting breakfast, and we're all getting something unique and getting different dishes. This man ordered French toast with a side of toast, and the waitress was so confused.
French toast with a side of toast.
Yes! They had to ask him 3 times what he'd ordered because they didn't understand.
Yeah, dry white toast with
yes!
with a whole chicken.
I was like, you ordered toast with fucking... What is wrong with you?
What an idiot.
All right.
Anyway, my question. Yeah, I might have missed some lore last week while I was away. Who the fuck's English? Is that a real name or is that
Johnny English is a character played by Rowan
I
Atkinson.
swear to God, I was fucking could have put money on that and made bank. God damn it!
I have no idea who he is either, Mike.
Yeah, he's one of the people that Sergeant Redacted works with.
What? Jeez. Oh, you're. Woo! Thanks for that, Lord Rob. Mike, I couldn't figure that one out without fucking. You're a great insight. Jesus, thank you. No, I just wanted to make sure I didn't miss anything. Thanks.
Yeah, no, you're good. You're good. And that is Jeremy's black friend, which was shocking to me because I didn't know that.
It seems kind of racist to call the black guy English. I don't know why.
Name.
It doesn't sit right. I'm sure he's a great guy though.
He was actually a pretty good guy. Pretty good guy. Although we went to the club and it made him miss home, and then I felt kind of bad because apparently
you're not missing anything back there, bud.
Well, like he's I guess he's not used to being stationed so far away, so being here in Guam, being in the club reminded him of back home, and he was like, I miss home. So I gave him a whitey. I believe we talked about it. He's from somewhere in the Midwest. I didn't hear exactly where.
It reminds me of home, son of a shepherd. You should have done a Ralph.
Yep.
It was a good time though. We all had a good time. We enjoyed our Valentines, although I didn't get either of them laid, so I felt unaccomplished.
I'm sure Jeremy said the same thing about you.
Yeah, it was probably his goal, and he just stood there doing nothing.
Yep.
He's like,
just had my rum and coke.
He's like,
and
watch
then
me
my
impress
beers.
these women, and does the flip.
Yeah, I just stood in the back of the bar, let them go on the dance floor, although they didn't dance with anyone, nothing happened, because I lost sight of them in the crowd, so I don't entirely know how that went for them.
Wow, what a terrible host. Oh, it's your first time at a club. Bye.
Well, he knows it's not
Rude.
my scene, so he wasn't trying to drag me out. They're like, I don't fucking dance. I'm not going out there and trying to embarrass myself.
He'd drag you to 2 bars and a nightclub. He had every right to drag you to the dance floor at that point. You've said yes 3 times. There is no going back at that.
That's what I tell my wife.
You would have just been a shitty friend at that point.
Oh man. So did you get a new Transformers yet? Because I saw one of the other YouTube / social media people that I talk with, they were doing a review about Skybite, and I was like, I wonder if he got his yet.
No, not Skybite. No, he's not out yet.
Oh well, they got
just
early
announced.
access.
Well, the thing is,
big enough yet for you to get early Transformers.
it could have been, because this is going to be the 3rd or 4th Skybite, so it could have been an older one.
I don't know. It was definitely the newer one because I remember the picture you showed me, and it was definitely that one.
I mean, we're not gonna have video, but I'll show the new thing that I did get.
Fuck is that?
This is the Mandalorian / the N1 Starfighter.
You nerd.
Yeah, and it comes with like a little Grogu bucket. No Grogu in it, but it comes with the bucket. So let me explain this. So I didn't plan on having this. I went to I pre-ordered it when it first was announced. I canceled my pre-order because I'm like, nah, I don't need it. Then someone was like, oh, guys, this pre-order's dropped down at Walmart to now $20. I'm like, I can spend $20 on that. That's not that bad of a price.
I could do that.
And
that's fine.
I bought it at night, woke up and said, your order's on the way. Okay. Like it was meant to come out in like June. Everyone should buy it. That's why you shouldn't pre-order Transformers that you know aren't going to sell.
Oh, did I mention last week that I watched The Wolfman?
You did. No.
Okay.
Yes.
I couldn't remember. See, I don't think I brought it up, but I did watch it, and I don't get why people hated it. So I'll say it's not bad. I don't get why there were people shitting on it. I really don't.
They hated it because it was different.
It was definitely different, because it is very much virus like. It's not like your typical Wolfman, but I thought it was pretty okay. Thought it was a fun little time. Curious to see what they're doing. But, and I had mentioned a Frankenstein, and I did see there apparently is a Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein being worked on.
I don't know if I trust him with Frankenstein.
It is on Netflix, starring Oscar Isaac as Victor.
Is it already out?
Not yet.
I was going to say.
Okay. Yeah, I had because somebody brought that up, and I was like, I knew there was one being worked on, and so I was glad to get confirmation I wasn't crazy.
Well, both can be true. Both statements can be true. The you can be crazy, and the movie can be coming out.
That's probably fair.
Yeah, it's got some weird cast. Oscar Isaac as Victor Frankenstein, Dave Bradley, who you would know as the squib janitor from Harry Potter.
Yeah.
Lars Mikkelsen. Charles Dance, the fucking Tyrion Lannister. Or Tywin Lannister.
That is
the old guy or the...
Yeah, the old guy.
Yeah, it's a stacked cast.
Yeah.
All right. Yeah, I hadn't really seen anything about it. I kept hearing he was doing one, and I keep forgetting to look into it. But yeah, I kind of have to agree with Maverick. I don't know if I fully trust him doing it, but
so we have what ignore. Why is it not doing the thing that I wanted it to do? Some yeah, you got Oscar Isaac with him long hair.
Rap party.
Maya Goth. He got these people.
Really?
No pictures of the creature yet. Obviously, I like the guy drinking a Red Bull.
Very time accurate.
I am thirsty.
It's just basically bull piss, so I
love me bull piss.
I'm kind of tempted to clip that.
Gotta drink it from the source.
Damn. Oh, and also, I want to put Sergeant Redacted on blast for everyone to know. This son of a bitch. Every fucking person on this island that we talk with, he brings up my fucking sister and proceeds to pull up her Instagram and go, "You see how hot she is?" And I'm just,
wait, she has an Insta?
Fucking damn it. Yeah, she has an Instagram, and he always pulls it up, and then everyone goes, "That's your sister? What the fuck?" And I was like, you don't have to show people. You don't have to tell anyone.
No, he does.
Wait, are you saying that if I fuck this man, that's what my kid could look like?
There's a good possibility.
Because he did it again last night, and I got the same that, and I was just like, yep, God damn it.
You know what's really funny? Your sister has the same name as a bodybuilder.
I did see she actually did she got, what was it, like a promo shoot for a gym that she goes to. So she is actually, going to the gym and whatnot, which only makes Sergeant Redacted even more attracted.
Yeah, I mean, is a man that I'm talking about, but as I'm now on her Facebook.
You're on her. Yeah, no, I just wanted to put him on blast real quick, because God fucking damn it, every fucking time, never fails.
Yeah, I mean, that's how it be sometimes.
He just wants to f*** her, and I can't fucking convince him not to.
I mean, he I don't think he's going to have the ability to, just because she lives so far away.
He would also chicken out so fast it wouldn't be funny. As soon as, there's no way he could commit to it.
Oh,
no way
100% he would.
She would fold like a piece of paper.
She would touch his leg and he'd be like, yeah.
I mean, that probably would happen, and I'd get a good laugh at that.
Speaking of gyms, did I tell you this? I know I did in one of our group chats, but I wasn't sure if this one, where I was accosted at the gym by a formerly fat man who told me to lose weight. Had I told you this story yet? Have I?
I don't think you told Jared that story.
I don't know if I told, because So, It's not as fun as it. I mean, it probably is because it's the way we tell stories here. But give me 1 second.
It was a dark and stormy night.
Yeah, it was a Wednesday evening, and here's the thing. I'm gonna say this story, and I'm gonna let you know that I've been at the gym multiple times since then, and I have not seen this motherfucker since. So
He was a fake.
Fuck that guy.
honest to God, I did give him my name, which is now very concerning to me.
Oh God.
Ooh, god damn. Well, maybe that's why I'm sick now. He's stealing my soul. This guy, he's very friendly, but like when I go to the gym at night, it is a lot of teenagers. It is a lot of people or older men using the machines, and so I typically do cardio. Like I'll do 45 minutes on the elliptical, and I do like 20 minutes on a bike, and then like a 30-minute walk. Right? It's a solid workout for me, but it's all cardio. When you're trying to lose weight, they tell you shouldn't just do all cardio. Here's the thing: you do cardio, burn a lot of calories, and I'm fat, and I like to eat a lot of calories. So to me, it's a zero-sum gain. Not how that works, but it is what it is. There was this guy where I just did like an hour on the elliptical, which I watch speed runs when I'm on the elliptical. So currently I've been watching a lot of map randos from YouTube. From a Super Metroid speedrunner named Oathen Goats. And so just kind of been watching his YouTubes after he posts them the next day. And so like I'll go for however long the video is. And sometimes they're 45 minutes, sometimes they're an hour. But he's trying to break world records right now. So it's a lot of him grinding out the game. And so I was watching one of his, and it did about an hour, and he flagged me down. And I always hate when people flag me down at the gym, because it's going to be one of two things. Either they want to know if I'm done with the machine, which I am. I wiped it off and sprayed it down like you're supposed to. Or two, they want to talk to me about how I should be progressing in my weight loss, or what my goals are. My goals are just to not have a gut. I really don't care. I would just like my pants to fit better, honestly. That's all I'm going for. I don't need to be some sort of a goal. Eventually someone will settle for me. That's all I gotta say. Like eventually I'll hit that bar. It is what it is. So he started talking to me. He's like, I see you doing a lot of cardio. Mind you, this man, maybe I've seen twice at the gym total. He's very distinctive because he's got a nose ring. He might be Fey. He's probably Fey. Let's just say he's Fey. Right. Let's just say he's Fey. And so he's like talking to me about how, like, you should really lift weights when if you want to lose weight, because like you're gonna lose all that fat, and there's nothing underneath it to replace it. And one, you don't know my body type. You can't see anything. The only place I got fat on my entire body is the stomach and my man boobs. Like, I think Anthony can attest to this. Like, I don't have a lot of fat anywhere else. It's just all
big swinging cock. Yeah, I can attest.
Exactly. Thank you. Old 15 and a halfy. And so he's like, yeah, and so you want to lift weights because you increase your metabolism. Mind you, I'm also 34, so it's probably also low testosterone in my age as well. So like, there's a myriad of combinations that are making it impossible for me to lose weight. But yes, please tell me about how you lost this weight by lifting weights and have all this excess skin, and how you listen to the 5 most basic fucking fitness podcasts out there. I don't want to listen to Mind Pump. I don't want to listen to Rogan. I thank you, Jared. Fucking take it right out. I don't want to listen to like the WWE people. I don't want to listen to all these. Like, you know what I want to do is I want to watch my fucking YouTube, and I want to do an hour on the elliptical so I can go home and eat a bunch of fucking bag of chips. Okay, that's what I fucking want to do. And so like, he was super friendly and talking about like supplements and shit that I could take. And like, here's my pre-workout. I'm gonna give you all a little peek behind the curtain to Maverick's pre-workout. I wake up in the morning. I do a dry rip of creatine, because creatine helps with like brain function and muscle function and things like that. Yeah, and the brain is muscle, and then I take a ginger root extract, some magnesium, and currently I've been taking a little bit of vitamin C, but that's it. That's all I do. I take ginger root for gut health because I know I'm not healthy. And the magnesium is just for, I always feel better when I have a little bit of magnesium in me, especially if you're trying to get like vitamin D, because it's a supplemental vitamin. So, but this guy, it was like, mind you, it is like 10-15 minute conversation. And then when you're done talking to the man, like I'm done talking, I'm like, I don't have any motivation to continue to work out. This man just called me fat, told me that what I'm doing isn't going to work. I just want to go home. But I was just like, I've told that story to a couple people, and it's like, well, he's just trying to help. I'm like, I get it. But if I wanted help, I'd get a personal trainer and a dietitian, not some random dude from the fucking gym.
Yeah, like he doesn't know you.
Yeah, he didn't know me. You don't know my life. You don't know what I'm going through.
You know what you do, Mike, to the people like that? You say, well, I used to be 400 pounds, so I think I know what I'm doing.
Right. Like, I used to be way bigger. I was tall as I was wide, like a ball.
They'd be like, oh, clearly this guy, he's done his work.
No, but yeah, that's just... It's a fun story because, like, it's not the first time this has happened to me. It is the first time since, like, COVID that it's happened to me, but it used to happen to me all the time at the gym where me and Anthony used to work. Is there were a couple people that would like always work out and they'd be like, I see you in here every day, you're trying to lose weight, trying to gain muscle. Yeah, I'm like, listen, I'm trying to, at this point in my life, make it so my Apple Watch, when I'm sitting down, doesn't be like, hey, your heart rate's kind of higher, are you actually working out? Because that happened about a month and a half ago, which is why I kind of went back to doing cardio. And so I can eat a package without feeling bad. Like, that is, I am plateauing at this point. Like, I am good. I am fine. Someone will settle. That's all I'm saying. So there you go, ladies, just in case.
Yeah.
You're looking to settle right here. Go ahead and clip that one for me, Jared. I'll put that on a profile. Looking to settle? Not down, just in life? Maverick's got you covered.
Yeah,
Don't settle for nothing. Settle for Maverick.
Yeah, oh my, so good, actually, Anthony. God, that's so fucking good. You want above bare minimum? I got your guy. Loyal as shit and above bare minimum.
Give you at least a decent winery.
Jesus Christ. The minute you brought up that he's like, yeah, you got to listen to these fitness people, my brain immediately just went to, he's probably somebody who sits there and listens to Joe Rogan and is just like, yeah, you got to be doing an ice bath and a sauna.
Yes. The issue is that it also caught me off guard because I'm pretty sure he's openly, and this is not a slight against anything, but openly gay. So why do you listen to Rogan? Like, why are you little twink fairy fae listening to Rogan? Talking about your excess skin because you lost a bunch of weight.
Yeah, he's actually really intelligent on it. I actually started doing MMA because of him.
Dude probably did cocaine.
Him and Kevin James both. There you go. I'm telling you, listen, there are two things that I would say would help me lose weight. One, if I started doing hard drugs, I guarantee you I'd lose a lot of weight if I started doing hard drugs. Two, if I develop some sort of actual eating disorder, more than just what I have right now. Like, I could go fucking bulimic for a month. I think I'd hit my goal weight. Again, I do not condone this, or I do condone this. I do not approve of this, but it is what it is. Like, one good stomach flu. Like, I've been sick all week. I'm down 5 pounds. So, like, let's fucking go, boys. A lot of that's dehydration, but other than that.
Speaking of celebrities that might be crazy, just to hit on the trends and topics of everyone's ears, Kanye proved that he's really crazy.
Oh my God, what a fucking nut job.
He was already off the deep
I never
end.
liked the man.
I've never liked him either, but
never once in my life I thought, yeah, Kanye, absolutely.
I mean, I was a fan of Gold Digger. That's a good song. And Stronger.
Do you know what my cultural relevance to Kanye is? Do you know when I first learned about who Kanye was?
I'm terrified to answer that question as you are a white man with possible German descent.
No, it's not that. Like, when I had no idea who Kanye was until this moment in history.
I'm curious.
Yeah, what is it?
It's a gay fish.
Okay. I was gonna say that, but I'm like, he might have known about it before.
Yeah, you would. I had no idea who the motherfucker was until gay fish, and then like,
bitch, you a hobbit?
Ain't you a hobbit? Yeah, bitch, you a hobbit? No, she's not a hobbit. She's just taking a ring to a fire mountain to destroy it. Now, tell me how you're not a hobbit again, bitch.
Now that you got hairy feet, and her and her friends like to eat a bunch of stews and sit around the temple. You know what? Hang on a minute, bitch. How you ain't a hobbit?
Yeah, bitch. Tell me again how you ain't a hobbit.
Oh, yeah. No,
that's how I learned Kanye.
I was. I don't know. I guess I didn't have that as something that would happen. But for anyone who
fucking full Nazi.
For those who don't happen to know, thank your lucky stars for not knowing.
Yeah,
but
you're living under a rock.
Yeah, for real. Kanye went on a full I'm crazy rant, saying that he was a Nazi and that Hitler wasn't so bad, and a whole bunch of other racial slurs that I don't know where the fuck that came from. But
yeah, did you also see that his girlfriend or fiance, whatever, finally left him?
Thank God.
Finally, she's like,
I guess her humiliation fetish wore out.
Yeah, do you know about the what is it? The Grammys? Do you know about the Grammys, Jared?
Yeah, where she like stripped naked on the carpet. Like,
yeah,
the red
and apparently
carpet
she has an Audi, and I don't mean a belly button. Yeah.
I'm sorry.
So, like, apparently she got. Yeah, do you not know what an Audi is? If I'm not talking about a belly button.
Yeah, I'm just. What the fuck?
Yeah. Then we're gonna leave that. Well, apparently she got shamed for that too, because like it is social media. But like, you strip naked and bare it all, you get whatever it is. Now, given that I'm pretty sure she was put up to it by Kanye, who's a fucking nut job. So, but like, that man should really be institutionalized.
Yes, he needs.
You remember he was married to Kim Kardashian there for a while?
Yeah, you know, I think that I don't think that helped at all.
I think that broke him, because I'm pretty sure she broke Pete Davidson too. So.
She's just the breaker of things.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah, were you done with Kanye? I just want to make sure before we move on.
Oh, and I was also just gonna say he also apparently really wants P. Diddy to get out of prison for some fucking reason.
Yeah, he does. Well, he's got the parties. He's missing the parties.
I'm really missing them parties. Anyway, Maverick, you have the floor, sir.
Oh, yeah, I was going to say, because I said Pete Davidson. Do you see what he's doing now?
No.
Besides collecting the VHS tapes?
Returning home to his planet?
No, he's apparently spent like $200,000 or $20,000 on tattoo removals, and it's basically removed all the tattoos from his bodies.
God damn.
Interesting.
Right? I'm telling you, Kardashian broke him.
But like the opposite way.
Yeah. I will 100% say with my full chest that I believe that Pete Davidson is a Republican. Like, I will say that with my full chest and balls.
Wow.
Yeah, I will say that. Fucking at me. Good luck finding me, but fucking at me.
Damn.
His at is Pete Davidson.
Yeah, right.
Wow. What makes you go down that road?
Is it the lips?
No, it's just how he's presenting himself, kind of thing. Like, when you make a hard turn and you start sobriety, and like, I realized he was kind of religious before, but it's just one of those things where, like, I don't think that anyone that doesn't have a lot of money isn't one, even if they're not out as a Republican. Like, who stands to gain the most from a Republican in power? Rich people. So,
hell, yeah.
I also need to issue a formal apology. One of my coworkers apparently has started listening to this podcast beyond our best efforts to not. And there was the Futurama episode where we talked about Spanish Fry, about the human horn, and I said it was Celine Dion's I Will Always Love You, and it's actually Celine Dion singing My Heart Will Go On from Titanic. Just need to correct that. Man. She called me out on it, so I am putting that in there as a formal apology. I can't believe that I got, of all things, that wrong.
Hello, my coworker.
I don't know why you're listening, but
she's the one that's doing the 12-hour stream for charity, so I had to reset up a Twitch account because apparently I got banned somehow, even though I've never used Twitch.
My Twitch getting banned on shit.
I'm telling you, I don't get it. I don't do anything.
You're not allowed to show some things on Twitch and internet. All right, they tried to warn you.
That's not true.
That site for OnlyFans.
Wild shit on those sites.
Hot tub.
Yeah, I mean,
hot tub stream would be fun.
I mean, I know some people that have gotten banned for doing things, for showing some things that thought would be funny in the moment, and then they got like a pretty big ban for it. But just don't do that, and you won't get banned.
No, but TikTok is back on the Apple Store, and
I did see that.
Here's the thing: when I opened the app, it told me that it was. I was like,
yeah.
"Bitch, I'm already on here. What the fuck do I care?" I never fucking got rid of it because I'm not a dumbass. Sorry, Jokey.
Hey, I got it back. I just had to, use a VPN, but I got
firewall around it. Yeah,
because other countries didn't. So I just made them think I was in Singapore, and then I got it back.
Gotta outsmart it.
The new Captain America movie came out.
I saw that came out. Yeah.
Hearing mixed reviews. Again, Anthony thought we had more time. I did too. It wasn't until I was trying to plan to go see it this weekend, pending weather, all things considered, that I realized, like, oh shit, it's already fucking out. Like, that kind of snuck up on us. But apparently it's being kind of review bombed. Because
Black.
Yes. Yeah, because the Black Captain America.
See, no.
But I hear from the people that saw it yesterday and that are my friends, they're like, man, if you wanted a fucking Hulk movie, this is the movie. Like,
I will say on the whole, he got shitted on, and I this is something that it bothered me because it was taken out of context, but it was very much just him playing the character and being like, how do you take playing that character, and him saying it's not about America, it's not about like the red, white, and blue, it is the character, which is integrity and like, you know, having your honesty, blah blah blah, and people like shitted all over him for that, of like, oh, he's not America, blah blah blah. I do appreciate the people who are comic fans who pointed out like, no, actually he's correct, like that is 100% like what that character is. There have been numerous times Captain America goes against the government because they're doing something wrong.
The whole plot of Civil War, Endgame, and Infinity War is Captain America going against the government. Yeah. He does not sign the Sokovia Accords. I think you guys forgot that because it's not a white dude. No, but the people that have seen it, they say it's really good. There's a great interview with Harrison Ford, who, because it's a lot of CG and motion capture, and I was watching the interview, and he's like, so how do you just like shut off that part of your brain when you're watching movies? Like $20 million, it'll shut anything off. It's the money. I fucking just love how Harrison Ford is like, yeah, whatever the fuck you want if you pay me. I love that he's in this era now. It makes me so happy. Like, you want to do a 6th Indiana Jones? Sure, fuck it. How much money am I getting? Absolutely. Let's fucking go.
I mean, did they forget that Captain America stopped being Captain America in the comic books because of fucking Nixon and Watergate?
Right? Yeah, I think they did.
Dude, I'm glad to hear that there are people that like have seen it and aren't saying it's terrible, because everything I'd seen about the early reviews for it, it was like half and half of like it's okay or it's terrible, and I'm like, how much of this is just it getting shitted on because of Anthony Mackie's comment versus it actually being bad?
100% because he's black.
Not my Captain America.
Right. Again, going back to something Anthony said many times on this podcast, like Falcon, or what is it? The Winter Soldier, Captain America the Winter Soldier. That's like my favorite fucking Marvel movie. It's so good. And that's where, you know, Falcon comes in and you start to learn, like, in the whole dynamic between those two characters really is like that. It makes sense on the direction on how this would have transferred. So,
well, I'm excited to see it then. Now that I know it's not what I had been seeing, I'm actually more excited to see it now.
Now, that being said, you're going to probably have issues with it, Jared, because you are a bigger comic book fan than the most of us.
And there are like
people.
Well, there were some things I had seen about it that I can forgive some things. I know the MCU kind of does its own thing, but
yeah, it did finally come out though. You know that we do know that Tiamat's made of adamantium, so like we are pushing that direction. What did you guys think of the controversy of the how the Thing looks in Fantastic Four: The First Steps?
I don't think there's controversy. I think he looks fantastic.
I think he looks great.
Yeah, he looks like he fucking should. Right? I said last week, my only issue, I wish he had deepened his voice a little bit and not just done his normal voice, but he looks great.
I could see that.
I love the big dumb eyebrow.
I love the big dumb eyebrow. It's so good.
It is my favorite part about fucking the Thing.
It reminds you of you.
The comic. Hey, my eyebrow's not... What?
I made him spiral.
Like mass bullying.
I know. But yeah, that was something that came out, and that movie looks great. People are complaining about the size of Galactus. I was like, motherfucker, you guys saw like the Celestials. Like, size is irrelevant. They can shrink and grow as need. They're made of cosmic fucking energy. Fuck off. At least we're getting a Galactus and not just fucking tentacles coming down to the fucking Earth, you assholes. Fuck off and be happy with what you got. I remember the bad days when we didn't get that shit. We were all excited for Galactus. It was just fucking tentacles alarm coming out of a
cloud.
giant fucking cloud, bastards.
So on Refney, for anyone who, listening to this, way back when we started the show, we did an entire episode about Galactus. And speaking of adamantium being brought in and them confirming that they are working on their X-Men stuff, Galactus is technically made of the same thing that the Phoenix Force is. He was made at the same time. He is basically the other half. So this is a bit interesting. We're seeing some things coming now. So really pushing in a direction here.
I agree. Who knows what's gonna happen?
Well, I have a pretty good idea what's gonna happen. But
You gotta get there first.
As long as they don't drop the ball, that could still happen.
A lot of time. Also, the Thunderbolts is coming out, and I am very excited for that. Just, it looks so fun. I
saw somebody point out that Taskmaster is only in a couple scenes, and then she's not in like the big group. So people think Sentry murders her pretty early on.
I mean, that's fine.
It
like,
makes
all
sense.
things considered.
With all the controversy, they murder her off so they can make a new Taskmaster.
They can actually make Taskmaster.
I'm curious with that one of how they're going to go about dealing with the Marvel Superman with a bunch of people who don't really have powers, so I am kind of curious how that story is gonna fucking play out. But
if it's just like a spy thriller, I would be more than happy, because that is what I'm missing in the MCU right now. It's what I liked about the Black Widow movie. It's what I liked about the Winter Soldier. I guess technically Civil War had a little bit of that, but like that's what I'm missing right now. So this is just like a kind of a spy thriller, and it should be, because like there's a couple spies in the fucking group. So also may finally stop getting Mission Impossible movies. The final one finally fucking comes out.
I'll believe it when I don't see it.
Right.
Yeah, same. Well, Tom Cruise is getting old, so.
Yeah, until he dies in a horrible helicopter accident, I don't think he's ever going to stop making these movies.
No, he's one of God's favorites. He pays enough to the Scientologists to get out of that, so it won't happen.
I will go murder him
allegedly.
If I need to.
Xenu will stop you from doing that. It doesn't matter. So allegedly,
no, I did. Yeah, allegedly. No, I did see they put out the final reckoning for the trailer there, and I was like, all right, is this gonna be the fucking last one? This is like the 10th. The
issue I have is Dead Reckoning is such a good fucking name. To say Final Reckoning is the last one, like you really just fucking lowballed it, huh? Just kind of gave up on the naming. Yeah. Because like Ghost Protocol's good. What's the other ones?
I don't know. I've only seen Ghost Protocol.
Yeah, I've seen Ghost Protocol. Did we see that in theaters together?
No, I saw it with my dad, so I don't think.
I don't know. I swear. God. Looking up Mission Impossible movies right now.
It's like Fast and Furious. They just give up on the naming.
Too fast, too furiouser.
Speaking of which, are they never gonna get the part 2 out for those movies now? Now that everything burned, apparently including the old Fast and Furious house.
No, they're just gonna put it. Yeah, they're gonna make it part of the movie now. There was a terrorist and it blew it up. Look at all these terrorists.
Jason Momoa blew up our house. We gotta get him.
That would be in such poor taste. I can see Vin doing that.
Yeah, so like here we go. Ready? So we have Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, Fallout, Dead Reckoning, and the Final Reckoning. Now it still says Dead Reckoning Part 1 and then the Final Reckoning. Again, those middle 3, like Ghost Protocol, Rogue Nation, Fallout, and Dead Reckoning, fucking bangers. Everything else, fuck off, because Mission Impossible 1, 2, 3, and then...
Yeah, we'll see if it's actually an ending or if he's gonna pull some fucking bullshit.
If he doesn't die, I'm gonna be so pissed. Like, of all things, like, he should die in this one.
He's gonna fall out of the plane, and then you're gonna be like, oh, what happened? And then it's gonna cut to his wedding ring, and he's gonna pick it up.
He's not married anymore. He stopped being married after the 3rd one, right?
I don't fucking know. I just picked a random... I'm making a Shadow the Hedgehog reference.
Gotcha.
No, actually, he's gonna fall out of a helicopter, land down on the ground, and then Jason Statham's gonna show up and go, "It's time to get cranked. 3."
On the street. No, what he's going to do is he's going to fly that mobile out into Gotham Harbor. It's going to explode, and then Michael Caine is going to go have coffee in Paris, and then he'll be there with, I don't know, Anne Hathaway, because that's the only reference I got. But yeah,
gonna get fucking blown up.
Yep.
God damn it. Oh, and I was also telling on Repney here last episode, somebody did a cut with the thing when he's doing the taste testing, but they put in the audio from the bear, and it was killing me. So no, yeah, there was Fantastic Four. We also talked about Jurassic Park last week because that one also has got people all sorts of turnt.
I need to answer an honest question. How can we go like 20 years without a Jurassic Park, right? What, 3 came out, 20 years, 19, was it 2003? 3 came out?
Somewhere, yeah, I think so. Somewhere around there. I remember seeing it as a kid.
15 years without a Jurassic Park. And now we got fucking 7 of those bitches in the last 7 years. The fuck? Come on, like, it's stop. Yeah, please.
Well, everything's got to be a franchise, apparently. So, well.
Jurassic
Although I do agree with there should have just been the 2 movies for the 2 books that
2001.
God damn.
Bitch came out in 2001. God fucking old. Shit.
Yeah, now we got 4 Jurassic World movies and 2 different series, and
there's a bunch of animated series that are apparently canonical too that you're supposed to watch.
You know, I did watch them, but I don't.
Camp?
Camp Cretaceous, and then I don't remember what the other one's called. I did watch them, and like they were kind of interesting, but at the same time, I don't really get how the fuck they're canon because there's not really any connection to anyone other than there's dinosaurs. But hey, you know, what?
I watched an entire breakdown on like the Isla Nublar, Isla Sorna, and like the chain of islands that are still there, and like what island we're going to be going to now, and like I don't think I've seen Fallen Kingdom yet. So even though
you really missed last week,
so. Yeah, and I'm not going to at this point because we're basically just starting the franchise over. So fuck it.
Fucking.
Well, technically, this one they have clarified is not a retcon or reboot. Not doing any of that. This is just a thing that's going on now. It's also weird they brought back the original director from these movies to do this one. But maybe it's because Dominion was such a hard flop. They thought maybe the OG guy could try to save it. Who knows?
Did Unrefney leave us?
No, I'm here.
Okay.
I thought it was funny that there's quiet.
Just wasn't sure.
Yeah.
All of a sudden there was no one.
No, we're talking about Jurassic Park. I wasn't going to interrupt. It would have been rude.
Oh, that's not how this podcast works, and you know this.
Oh, they're also making I saw yesterday they put out a trailer. They're making a sequel to The Accountant, which
The Accountant 2? Which is what it's called, The Accountant 2?
Yeah, and I'll be honest here. I enjoyed the first movie. I thought it was neat for what it was. Don't think I need a sequel, though. Don't need that. Unneeded.
No, probably not.
Really,
but you're still
really
gonna get
unneeded. Yeah, that seems to be the thing with everything now, huh?
Buckle up, because I'm sure we're gonna get 3 more of them because they're real cheap to make, and Ben needs money because of the divorce. So.
Oh, there's also that Alien Earth series coming, and that's another thing I'm not excited for. Because I don't really need that either. Don't need that.
100% don't need that.
But don't worry, because if you don't want the Alien series, they're making a sequel to Romulus that's in production. Because we're gonna get more of those.
I mean, we're always gonna get more of those until the timeline is fully fixed and people know what's going on. We're gonna continue to get those.
Give me another Predator. Give me the Prey 2. I'm more okay with that than more aliens that don't connect to fucking anything.
Speaking of timelines, I no longer think that we are on the darkest timeline because the Eagles won the Super Bowl. So there's
that was a shock.
So
I was honestly surprised.
That same, like the worst game Patrick Mahomes has ever played, and it was beautiful. I was yelling at the TV, and it was good things yelling at the TV. Unruffney can attest to this. I was telling basically the entire Chiefs team to just go get fucked anytime they fucked up, and it was beautiful.
My daughter was very confused every time.
Yes, she
bad
was.
Things happened to the Chief. No, it was great. It made me feel good. You know, the Patriots have just become the Chiefs. Patriots of the olden days are now the Chiefs.
Yeah. But did you guys see the Super Bowl logo for next year?
No.
It's all blue. So they're thinking the Lions and the Bills finally
Oh,
in a show off of the ages. So
Yeah, after this year, I don't think the Lions will ever go to the Super Bowl.
no, I don't think so either. But a lot of blue
Yeah,
teams beat Alice. Like it could be a Cowboys return.
Could be the Patriots.
It could be Patriots. No, well, Patriots are AFC, so it can't be that. But they do think that the Bills are for sure going next year. So it's just a matter of who in the end.
I'd be surprised.
Bills go, I'll buy a Bills shirt.
Just a shirt, not a jersey, though.
No, I'm not spending $100+ on a team that's not local.
Jared Allen jersey. You're not a true believer.
That's why I said I'll buy a shirt. I don't believe it.
Speaking of the Super Bowl, Kendrick Lamar there,
That's a great fucking halftime show. That was I fully enjoyed it after.
Hey, Drake.
Yeah, oh my god, so good.
right at the fucking camera. The
Fucking deadpan straight down the fucking barrel.
I've seen enough from it that I was like, no, it seems like it was actually pretty good. But, people will find anything to bitch about to avoid everything else going on. And one of the dumbest fucking things I've seen was that the Super Bowl halftime was racist.
The Black Magic.
Why was it racist?
My only thought was immediately like, why? Because it was all black people? Is that what's racist
people.
To you? Like, I
But
don't
I thought
understand.
the EI was bad.
The two things. One, I didn't know much about the Drake Kendrick Lamar thing.
Oh my
God.
god.
Going into it. It's
Good
not my
God.
world. I'm a
That's fair.
It's not my jam. And so since then I have, and I went back and I rewatched it. It's a fucking great show after you get the context. But especially the part where he's getting ready to get into Not Like Us, man, whoever did the camera work and the lighting for that shit looks so fake and so uncanny. It is fucking amazing. It is my favorite visual I've ever seen. But now that I know the context, I'm like, yeah, it's a great fucking show. And then I was at the gym the other day and I was on the elliptical and there was this old white dude and he was complaining about it and I was like, yeah, it's just not for us. It wasn't for us, it's not I didn't want to engage with it because I'm not an old racist. I was not. He's like, I even had the captions on and I couldn't tell what he was singing. I'm like, yeah, that's yeah.
So the subtlety of Uncle Sam went right over his head.
That was the fucking best part too, man. Having Sam Jackson. Holy shit.
He's aware that fucking Kendrick Lamar has 20 Grammys, right?
No, probably not. Because I wasn't. So
he has 22 Grammys. He's a lot. He's a very, very well decorated musician.
Yeah. So I went back and I went through the what is the Kendrick, and I went on a couple deep dives into the beef and I knew the controversy with Drake, but I was unsure about how Kendrick kind of got pulled in that. But damn.
Just Drake being like, hey, you should be a better father, Kendrick. Or something saying, bet.
Yeah. Well, let's bring up your dirty laundry then.
Yeah.
Fucking fun.
Just that whole thing. And also, this is going to sound more racist than I mean it to, but Kendrick's dance when he started Not Like Us, that little shuffle thing. I'm like, I could do that. That sounds fun.
You mean the crip walk?
No, not quite. Not that.
Think that Serena Williams was doing?
No. How he was walking, asshole. I couldn't learn that if I tried. I have zero rhythm.
Yeah, at least you can admit it. Speaking of music things, so Ozzy is going to officially retire, and he's going back to Birmingham, where he grew up, where he was born.
Alabama?
Birmingham in England.
That makes more sense.
But he's getting it's actually kind of neat for, at least I was very much thinking it's neat, because he's getting all the original members of Black Sabbath for the first time since I think somewhere around the early to mid 80s, since all of them have been together. Because the original drummer hasn't had anything to do with them for fucking years. But with Ozzy being like, yeah, no, I have been told by my doctor, you are never going to walk and perform the same way again. So, I want to end out the way that I want to end out. So they're doing a big final show in Birmingham, and there's a bunch of fuck ton of people going. He'll be gone as far as, doing music, but I don't think that man is ever going to actually die.
I hate to say it, but he probably will sooner than we think. which is sad.
Don't you?
No,
dare.
wait, hang on real quick. Because we are known for killing people, we have to bring up the curse because we're talking about Ozzy. So we need to remind people that we kill people if we do not talk about the curse. And so now we're talking about the curse, so we're not killing Ozzy.
We're not killing him.
Okay, yet.
I swear to God, if it comes out after this podcast that he's dead, I'm going to be so pissed at you.
I would hope not. I'd feel terrible if I killed Ozzy. I don't know if I'd be able to live with myself.
Not going to be able to recover.
Really bad. But no, so that came out, and it was one of those announcements that people didn't see coming, just because I don't know, like he hadn't really been saying anything, and then announced the final farewell show, this giant thing he's doing, and then immediately followed by like, yeah, no, I'm kind of physically fucked. I have to.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta. When you're
Well,
old,
the
you're
man,
old.
I mean, Jesus
Fighting
Christ,
heads
the
up
man's
with
old
bats.
as shit.
I mean, it happens. Nothing you can really do about it.
Yeah, I suppose that's fair. But yeah, so, tons of stuff going on there. But I'm also surprised that somehow Maverick didn't know anything about the Kendrick Drake feud. Mainly because he's more pop culture infused than the both of us. So I don't know.
I'm a cis white dude. Like, if it didn't come out of Eminem, I probably didn't pay attention to it.
Okay, I knew the beef, but that's because I thought it was very funny.
Oh, did you see the fucking the next Scary Movie? They officially announced that that's in production as well, which I'm still not okay that that's being made, just because like I feel like those could just be done and I'd be perfectly fine with that.
I did not know, but yeah, I'll see how I feel when it comes out.
The Wayans brothers bought the property back, so they're making this one.
I mean, that could be good.
I mean, yeah, that has some promise to it, but I'm also just like, I don't know, they 5 I couldn't even watch because it was really fucking bad. So I kind of don't need another one to come back all of a sudden. But all right. Speaking of the Wayans brothers, the one of the brothers, I don't remember which one because I half-heartedly saw the thing that came up. But he has a transgender child, and Soulja Boy apparently made comments about it, and his response was, yeah. If I were Soulja Boy, I'd be worried that making those comments would get me canceled. But he hasn't been relevant since 2007, so I guess he doesn't have to worry about that. We lost on Refney.
Lost him. God damn. I mean, I get it. We can be boring sometimes, but holy shit. Yeah, no, he texted the group chat. He's got to get out. So it's just you and me for the remainder until. I mean, we probably wrap it up here fairly quickly.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, we could just wrap it up. I mean, it's fine.
You got to go get ready for your day of deep sea fishing and drinking, I'm sure, because that goes hand in hand.
Well, folks, we'll be back at you next week. God only knows what'll come up in the fucking news in between then. But
again, we try to keep it political, but you never know. The world might end. Just praying for that asteroid in 2032.
Oh, God.
Here we go.
But, follow us at What an Oddcast on TikTok, got Oddcast Network on Instagram, Facebook, and on YouTube. There's plenty of stuff that's getting posted up on YouTube, so go check out all the stuff.
Yep.
Other than that, y'all stay on, stay happy, unless Maverick has anything he'd like to add.
Don't. Bye, y'all.